Francois Bourdoncle ha visitado Madrid con motivo de la celebración de Red Innova. IDG.es ha aprovechado la ocasión para entrevistarle con el propósito de dar a conocer la estrategia competitiva de la empresa y su particular visión sobre la situación actual del mercado en el que opera.
Our business model is 100% business to business. We do have a website, exalead.com, but there's very little traffic on this website, and we do a little money, but it's not our business model, it's just a showcase for our technology. But half of our customers are themselves online customers. And so if we aggregate all the visitors of the websites of our customers, we total 100 million unique visitors per month. And this is in traffic equivalent to 10% of Google.com's traffic. So we equip people that are fighting against Google. We do not fight against Google directly. We fight through our customers. So that's 50% of our business, online customers. The other 50%, there are Fortune 500 companies, and for them we do things like traditional enterprise search for intranet, for content management systems, these sorts of things. What we call search-based applications. Basically, the idea is to use search instead of databases to provide a better access to information for applications. There are applications like logistics, customer relationship management, invoicing applications, all sorts of things that you wouldn't think would use a search engine. But today, all these applications, they're built on top of databases. Well, we're saying databases, they're good for transactions, but they are not good for accessing information. So we think you should split applications in two. The transactional part, and that's databases, and then the information access part, and that's search engines. And so it's a complete rewrite of applications.
IDC destaca como uno de los principales valores de la compañía el ser una de las pocas empresas que ha creado una arquitectura híbrida capaz de manejar datos y contenidos. ¿Qué ventajas aporta a las empresas en términos de negocio?
We are hybrid for two reasons. The first reason is that we have the ability to index very large quantities of data. That's the web heritage, if you want. So very large scale. So our web search engine, for instance, which is just a demonstration of our technology, indexes 8 billion web pages. That's 25% of Google, roughly, a quarter of Google. But then we serve enterprises. And the other thing which is very, very important is the ability to handle semi-structured information. So full text documents on one side, and then databases on the other. And what we do is that when the information is unstructured, we structure it so that people can navigate easily in it. Of course, they can search. You would expect that. But also we structure it by extracting what we call named entities, the name of people, the name of places, organizations, companies, analysts, products, types of bugs, whatever. And then we extract the relationships. Who is the CEO of that company? What company has acquired what other company? These are relationships. These are the kind of relationships that you encounter in the so-called semantic web. We do that for business applications. So we provide an infrastructure to build these types of applications that link the data together and allow people to search and navigate in this and using this graph of relationships. You have to find a way to structure information similarly across the various silos so that you can build on top of different silos one application for the end customer. At the end, the user doesn't want to know that there is a ticketing system, a customer relationship management system. They want one application for the job they're doing, and then they want to access it in a uniform way.
¿Cuáles son los valores diferenciales de Exalead para competir en un mercado donde tiene que luchar contra gigantes como Google, que también cuenta con su propio motor de búsquedas empresariales?
What is new and unique about Exalead, and why we are one of the two innovators in Magic Quadrant of Gartner, is that we are building an industrial-grade platform for building this kind of application. We're changing the name of the game in that we're trying to industrialize, so making it easy for people to implement these kind of applications quickly, with a very important return on investment, a quick return on investment. It depends. For traditional enterprise search, the average sale is 100k euros, something like this. It's not very high. But when you go up for logistics or customer relationship management, these kind of applications. These are mission-critical applications. And so they're much more expensive, but also the return on investment is very big because it's a mission-critical application. What's really important is not the price, because the return on investment is always very good, but it's the time it takes to deploy the solution. And that's why the crisis is a very good opportunity for us, because people are more open to try new things.
¿El motor de búsquedas de la compañía está dirigido exclusivamente al mercado empresarial o también compite en el negocio de búsquedas online para particulares?
Basically, all of their revenue, most of their revenue, or a gigantic fraction of their revenue comes from advertising. They do sell an appliance, right? But this appliance is very good for entry level, simple things. That would be 25% of our business, the one that is called classical enterprise search. So that's 25% of our revenue. So basically, yes, we are competing with them in theory, in the enterprise. In practice, we never see them. Google Appliance is not used for mission-critical applications in the enterprise. They're used for intranet indexing. They're used for simple things. They're rarely used for very high-end systems. And so, no, we're not competing with Google. We are competing with Fast a lot. We used to compete with Fast a lot. So now we're competing with Microsoft. So this is a different story. So as of today, I think Microsoft is having a hard time digest Fast. It's not easy. Microsoft is not used to selling very high-end, sophisticated, customizable systems. That's not their business model.
Exalead lleva en España desde septiembre de 2008. Entró en el mercado en plena crisis. ¿Cuál ha sido la evolución de su negocio desde entonces en nuestro país y en qué medida le ha afectado la recesión?
In terms of the growth, also I didn't give you the figures, but 2 years ago we tripled in revenue. Last year we doubled almost, and this year we're planning to double, we hope. So we passed the $20 million revenue last year. We're planning to do twice, 30 or 40 million this year, and Deca is at 100 or something. So we're definitely the European leader. It's always good when you do business to try to do something at counter-cycle. And so here in Spain, there are not that many competitors, actually. Fast is not very present now. There's autonomy. But the market is pretty much open. So yes, there is a crisis, but at the same time I told you that we can be a great competitive advantage for our customers in this time of crisis. So it takes some time for brand recognition to be, to be here, and we're doing this also in the US. In the US it's a big crisis, but we're recruiting like crazy in the US. We're growing very rapidly there. So yes, it's a big bet. It takes money to do this, but if you don't do it now, then it's too late.